Welcome to MT Guitar. Thanks for joining us for Pink Floyd Friday. Today we're doing Astronomy Domine off of Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Actually the first song off of their first album. It's one of the few songs from that period with Syd Barrett and the band that they actually still performed live quite a bit. I believe it was on Pulse, which was a very famous double live album of theirs. And David Gilmour has done it also solo as well. So kind of a song, an early song that they kept around. The parts are fairly learnable. We're just dealing with some bar chords. And the chords kind of move in a chromatic fashion, meaning in half steps, which is not the most normal chord progression. And I'll show you the riffs as well. So remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave your Pink Floyd Friday request below. Really appreciate your support. And check out the Patreon if you get a chance as well. So let's get started and zoom in. All right, now this is clearly got Syd Barrett all over it. And an interesting little tidbit, Richard Wright, the keyboardist, kind of famously criticized this song and said he didn't think it was musically that interesting, which I always found a little interesting in itself, because I kind of like how Syd Barrett weaves around these chords in a chromatic way and arrives at new, almost tonal centers. It's almost as if he's modulating quite effortlessly, and I thought that was pretty cool. So it's a good song to learn, especially for guitar. And Gilmour clearly liked it because he's done it solo as well with some studio sessions. So we're going to start with the intro, of course, and we're going to do this palm muting here. Even though we're not playing the full E major chord, just get an E major chord ready. And you're going to do some palm muting here on basically the 6th string. If it bleeds over to the 5th string, it's fine, but you kind of want to do this 8th note pulse. Okay, down every time. So a little slower would be. That's the intro, really. And it gets a little bit louder as the drum roll comes in, and this is in a 6/8 feel, so you want to think of it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to slightly accent the 1st and 4th beats. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Then we have this cool little riff here. So you're going to want a pinky on 3rd fret, 6th string, and then slightly bend it, and then open, and then down on the E chord, and then move, believe it or not, everything down a fret. So you release the 1st finger and move the 2nd and 3rd fingers down to the 1st fret, 5th and 4th strings. And it's a very dissonant, it's like a E flat in /E polychord. And you can quickly pick up the 8th note pulse again. So let's run that nice and slow let's count 6 E strings, 6 bass strings, and then after 6, then we'll do the riff, okay? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bend, open, down. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the bass note. Let's do it again. Okay. Now the second time, there's 18 or 3 bars of the quarter note pulse with this ringing out. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twice, 3 times, and on the 6th one you hit the 2nd fret, 5th string, and then same thing, 3rd fret, 6th string, bend, open, down, down. Okay, that's the intro. So let's take it the whole thing here. We'll do 6 of these, then the riff twice. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he kind of strums the chord like 4 times, and then it's the Lime and Limpid Green. Okay, so now we're at the verse. Lime and Limpid. Okay, now it's just down, 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 down in a 6/8 feel. Lime and Limpid Green. That's 3 bars. That's 4 bars. Now E flat bar chord, 6th fret and 8th fret. 4, 5, 6 for 2 bars. Okay, so that's 4 bars of E, 2 bars of E flat. We'll do a playthrough of all of it. Then you go to G, bar chord here. 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars for 3. So the 4th bar is 3 beats, and then 4, 5, 6 beats is G sharp. to A. So that's 2 bars, 3 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A. Now you can throw this organ lick in, which is what David Gilmour does when he does it live, or one of the studio guitarists does it. So you could just keep strumming an A power chord for 4 bars, or you could do this riff here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you go 7th fret, 4th string with the 5th string open for 3 beats, and then 5th fret for 3 beats. But when I say 3 beats, you're only hitting the 5th string. See, the 4th string is ringing out. So 7th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret. So altogether that would be good. Now an E chord, and that's when they say Jupiter and Saturn. So 4 bars of this. That's 4 bars. Now E flat. 2 bars of that. Okay, why don't we run through the entire verse so far up to E flat? So we'll start with Lime and Limpid Green on the E chord. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lime and limpid green, the second scene fight. Here's the E flat. 1, 2, 2 bars. G. 2 bars. 3, 4. G sharp A. Riff. Good. Now the E. Jupiter and Saturn. 3, 4. E flat for 2 bars. Good. Okay. Now when he says Neptune, Titan, stars can frighten, that's G chord for bar and a half, I believe. Actually, no, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. So it's the same thing, 3.5 bars. Excuse me, I had to think about that. So it would be G, Neptune, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, G sharp, and then that leads us into the ooh, 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 which is going to be a chromatic walk down from A. 3 beats each, so 3 down strums each. Everything is down strum in this song, right? So that shouldn't be a problem. So you're going to go ooh, all the way down. When you get there, you run out of room, so you need to go up to E flat. So let's cover it from A. 1, 2, 3, down a fret, 3, down a fret, down a fret, all 3 strums. When you get here, we need to go to E flat, 6th fret. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we do it the same thing, but up an octave. So then it's 12th fret, A bar chord. 1, 2, 3, down a fret. Every time, all the way until D. Then it leads into the instrumental part, and then it's. So that would be a D chord, strum, 3rd string, 4th string, strum, 3rd, 4th. Same exact thing, up a fret, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th. Then you slap an E and slide it down. And you basically mute it and just keep a 1/4 note pulse or 1/8 note pulse before the next part. So that's the entire verse. For clarity's sake, why don't we run the entire verse and then we'll move on to the riffs. Okay, well, the riffs are really cool. And Gilmour did a really good job of preserving Sid's riffs in the live versions. So, starting with Lime and Limpid Green, I'm going to attempt to kind of sing the melody so you can hear the song while also directing traffic a little bit about what chords to go to. All right, so the verse. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lime and limpid green, thick and seen. Ready for the E flat? Here. G. Up a fret, A, riff. Jupiter and Saturn, E chord. Jupiter and Saturn, ready for the E flat? 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Neptune, Titan, here we go to G sharp. Ooh, walk it down, walk it down, walk it up to A. Walk it down a fret. Right? Here's the riff. Up a fret. and slap. Keep that eighth note pulse going. Good. All right, now we have fun with these riffs here. 12th fret, first string. You can either go down, up, or you can just keep doing the down, down, down. It doesn't really matter at this point because it's not the power chord anymore. So 12th fret, 6/8 time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, down a fret, E flat. Now in the studio recording, Sid just keeps it here, but David Gilmour likes to do, so let me clarify here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be a 14th fret full note bend, full step bend, followed by 11th fret. So, or you could just keep it on 11. So let me do the Gilmour version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bend, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bend, 2, 3, bend, bend. And then you slide down the 3rd fret. Okay, one more time. 11th fret, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bend, 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 bend. Slide it down, and then you go 3rd fret, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and slide up to 10th fret. So hit it twice, and with it being a dotted quarter note feel. 1, 2, 10th fret, same thing. Then A chord. Another riff, might as well. Okay, so after the riff during the instrumental part, the chord progression just repeats, and you can kind of jam it out. You can just keep strumming the same chords. They clearly do a sort of an improvisation where the riffs are not memorable in terms of repeating every time, every version anymore. So it's just a matter of going through the chords. E, same thing. Okay, so we've already covered that. E flat. But the next time it comes around, the lyrics come back in. The next time it comes to the E. So that would be, blinding signs flat. Same thing, but on the E flat, pow, pow. You slide it down from E flat twice, pow. Okay. Then G chord, just like, the main verse. The lyrics are stairway, scared, Dan, dare, who's there? Another ooh, same as before. Okay, so you know that. Just go through it quickly here to get to the next part. Now this is where the ending is, and it's the first line of the verse. A D chord, this time we can play it open. Lime and limpid to D minor. Just let it ring out. D major, D minor. Repeats one more time with Richard Wright singing harmony. D minor. To icy waters underground. Ends in D major, which is kind of lends to my point about the modulations. The song starts in E, ends in D. Sid kind of masterfully weaves through a bunch of keys. So there you go. Something to work up. If it's the challenge with this is not necessarily the chords or the riffs, it's putting it in the right time feel. So play along with my playthrough. That was the entire form, and play along with the record, right? And that's always what I recommend, because 6/8 can be a little tricky. So give it a go. Hopefully you enjoyed this edition of Pink Floyd Friday. Looking forward to doing more as always. See you next time. All right, well done, everybody. Definitely a nice early Pink Floyd song to learn. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next lesson. Bye.